Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days as a Mountaineer? Gonna get back into it. We are on day 8, so we're gonna, I think, start the summit push today, or in the morning. We've got our supplies there. Got a good food supply. It's late in the day. If I had a bedroll, I would make so many different decisions, but I don't. It's our weight. I'm going to have to carry more than this with me. So I don't know that I can grab any more sticks than I have. Let me just test to see how much are we going to weigh if I bring everything here.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, thank you. Not too far over. Okay, so we probably can deal with that. Part of the trick, though, is that it's getting towards evening. We're not that tired. I'm kind of doing mental math in my head, not numerical math, but just like, could we leave now? The problem is we only have enough cloth for one snow shelter unless I harvest some clothing, which I don't think I want to do. So we have to do this with one sleep. And I think if I go now, yeah, we'd be leaving too late in the day. So, which is a mountaineering thing, really. You can't head for the summit too late. Most summit, at least in the Himalayas, most summit pushes start, very early in the morning, pre-sunrise, so that you can get to the summit in time to turn around and get back. A lot of the Everest and K2, particularly Everest disaster videos that you might watch or find on YouTube, you'll see stories of people who left for the summit at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. They don't get to the summit till 1 in the afternoon, and they're up there too late in the day. It's not that it can't work, but it puts you at a much higher risk. Okay, so I don't love it, but I think we're just kind of going to have to sit around. I might as well grab sticks if there are any left to grab. And do some sprinting. I mean, I could always just climb a rope again. We did climb a rope in this day of the game, even though not in this episode. I'm still thinking about that moose. How can the moose be where there are no moose rubs, and yet no moose where there are moose rubs? It's like, is everything a lie? We still can't get this. Stupid. Knife, hatchet, or pry bar. Not a hacksaw. Don't get that, but whatever. I should find real life Burbank. I've actually forgotten what the actual thing is called. And like go out there with a hacksaw and try to cut it. Now, here's the thing we could do. I don't hate this plan. Turn around, please. Turn around. Just an absolute guaranteed joke on my Twitch channel. I think we have a, yeah, Koru has a counter for it, or a command for it, to track how often I will reference Total Eclipse of the Heart. Always just on the line turnaround. Usually because I either want a rabbit to turn around like I just did, or I want a wolf to turn around. I gotta get revenge on Koru by requesting that she sing that on one of her music streams.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Got the Twitch run to day 185, I think, last night. 184, 185, something like that. All right. Let's get a match count. Okay, yeah. We're not playing for the long run here, and I will take one of these cedars. Get some of that weight taken care of. Cook this up. Get some of our calories for the evening. It wasn't a very chunky rabbit, so we're still going to need to eat something else, but let's put you on the old fire there. And I don't need to make any more teas, I don't think. We'll make some water. Yeah. It's something. You know? How much longer? 20 minutes?
Behind.
There we go. Sleep now? 8 hours? Will says sleep now. I'll listen to Will. Get this down to 40. I think we'll find a little chow on the way. We've got the a little bit of flour left. I don't know that I'm going to bring the flour and the oil. That's a whole kilo between the two of them. I probably should have made more bannock with that fire. I think that would have been a good move. Oh, well. All right, let's sleep 8. Let's not sleep 8. Let's drink our birch bark. And I'm going to sleep 2. Sleep 8 feels way too risky to me. I'll go 2 at a time until I see the temperature go farther down. I would have liked to have gotten full condition out of this. Are we still warm? We're still very warm. I'm going to go 3. All right, we're okay. How close are we? We could use a match now. There's no harm in that. We'll use a match. We'll use a little bit of our wood still. It's the coal I don't want to use. And we will make some bannock.
Come on. Come on.
Burdock is that root. Burdock. I'm like, you do know what this is. Think about it. Burdock.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, all right. Will's happy with himself. Will's feeling it. All right, let's... you would think you could pre-make this. Don't do that.
Stuff to carry.
You're fine. That you could pre-make the batter. You don't need a fire to make the bannock batter. But, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I don't think I've ever done this. Had 2 bannocks straight on the thing like that. Now that's possibly going to slow us down. Well, that's all right. 38, 27. Can we make more? No. Okay, we've used up the bannock, which is good. Let's get some water out of that. We'll put a little bit more on here. Now we can drop this and drop this, so we don't have that weight. Finish this. 6 minutes. Grab that. Hold the torch on the 10-minute mark. Amazing. Go back to sleep. I'm not leaving in this weather. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So what are we doing? Harvesting torches. Sure. These torches all suck anyway. Well, except the last one. Okay. Now, I guess we'll make tea making goodies.
I could eat anything.
That sounds like it might be better out there. Not particularly great. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using matches like they're going out of style. Because I have way more than I need for my objective. I'm just killing time here, really. All right, I find that acceptable. The question is, do I want to warm up a tea before I go?
All I could think about is food.
I think the answer is yes.
Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, all right. I love it when Will's feeling himself on his fire making. Yeah, all right. Who's the man? It's me. Ten-minute torch pull again. Good sign. All right. Rolling out of here. We have everything I want and we're not overweight. And we are taking the new route. Moose still up there? I have a goal of where I want to finish up at the end of today. Where I want to sleep. We'll see if I get there. My goal would be, there's like a, it's not really a cave, it's more of what I would call a nooch. Not far from the final rope climb. That way we can time it so that we're going to the summit on day 10. I think it's going to turn into day 9 while we're in this episode. I feel like there's one more part besides this one, which means it'll go to Monday or Tuesday. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend. I'm pretty sure this weekend is going to be call center. I haven't put the poll up. I need to do that for what do we replace the burglar with. And Monday, I would normally put out a supercut, but I'm almost out of supercuts. I just did the Bleak series, so I just have the one after that, and then that's it. So we'll see. I have gone almost, I think, 18 months now with daily long dark videos without missing a day. At some point, that streak will end. Even if you say you put up daily videos, I mean, sometimes you're going to miss a day to do, you know, whatever, real life circumstances, needing to take a break, something. But I haven't missed it yet, so, you know, until that streak is broken, I don't want to break it. I thought about, like, oh, I could do a super cut of the Stranded Deep series. That's not long dark. That's Stranded Deep. So no, you can't do that. I have thought about revisiting my first Loper run, because I do have that on video. That was how I met the hobbits, and all of that starts with that video. You know, answering Zach's challenge. I just joined his Discord not long before that. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's interesting to watch me commentary my own stuff. On top of that, that sounds like an editing project. That does not sound like this is reasonably easy. I record it. I spend about 15 minutes just editing the beginning and the end and rendering it, getting it uploaded to YouTube, update the thumbnail. You know, the whole process isn't too bad. Things that are not of that nature, where you're just not, where you're recording, where you're not just recording gameplay, require a lot more editing and a lot more time. And a lot of times I don't have that time. Like, there's a guy I watch, Mortissimo Gaming, and he uploads a new video every day. But his new video every day is like a video essay. And I'm like, how the hell are you pulling this off? Hey, stupid. Hey, hello, wolf. Excuse me, thank you. What's a guy got to do to get borked around here? All right, we know we got the cave over there, so that's an option. What I want to do is do a fire near the canister. Oh, I forgot to drink my tea. That's all right. We're going to do another... Holy shit. Holy shit. As scared as I have ever been from the Long Dark. I had no idea he was there. And that gave me a serious jump scare. Holy crap, that was awesome. All right. Plan B. Go to the cave. Figure out new plan. Ooh. Holy crap. That was amazing. Whew. Mostly want this for torches. Could you please? Nah, I think I do want the firewood. Yeehowza. That was something.
All right.
Ooh, but Will is breaking out that line quite a bit today, and I'm here for it. All right, I would like warm up these 2 teas. I'm gonna throw a little bit more into this. Just wanted to get fully warm. Now, lately, I have noticed that if a bear, I don't know about other animals, but if a bear has been near me and I go into a building or into some kind of loading screen and I come back out, that bear will be exactly where they were when I went in, no matter how long I stayed in there, as long as there wasn't a blizzard. So I expect him to be right where we left him. Or I'm extremely unhappy. Okay, the hell with that. I guess we're cave exploring now. Not the plan. This was not the plan. But I guess better that we were in the cave when the blizzard hit than out there where I would get possibly lost. Get some more coal. What's up, dead guy? I theorized that this cave might also go to Black Rock. I went this way last time. Well, not this way. This is using up time and stamina that I did not want to use. But I can't go... I can't wander around Timberwolf Mountain in a blizzard. I don't know the map well enough. Any chance there's a carcass around here I haven't found? Wasted that tea warm up. Okay, this is back out to Timberwolf Mountain. Pretty sure. Yes. Okay, I know exactly where that is. This is, I believe, a loop. But what's this way? Is this the way I came? There's a torch here, so I'm going to say yes. All right, well then what was that other way? Okay, hang on. There is no other way. That's the loop. This goes back up. Okay. Well, this isn't what I thought I'd be doing today, but that is one of the things I like about the Long Dark, is that you have a plan, and they usually end up off script. And going off script often is weather related. Kind of like real life. We're making plans to see our kids in a couple weeks and our granddaughter. And you know what? It might work out. We have plan A if the weather does this, plan B if the weather does that, plan C if the weather does a third thing. All right, well, if there's another way out of this cave, I didn't see it. And that doesn't mean it's not there. I'm not the most observant fellow. Maybe it's there and you just need like a grappling hook. Can you imagine a grappling hook in this game? You know what game has a grappling hook? House Flipper. House Flipper has a grappling hook. I'm amazed by that. Well, so much for that plan. Us without a bedroll. And I just extinguished that torch, and I actually think our best move is to make water. So, light it up. And from the people who brought you that previous music, here's more of the same. I love the cave track, though. I'm not complaining. All right, we're burning through all our firewood. Not happy about that.
Come on.
Yeah, we are not going to end up where I wanted to end up today. I don't see it.
That did it.
Give me 2 hours. We are going to have to snow shelter earlier than I wanted to, I think. And I'm not happy about that. Can you warm up teas there, Super Genius? Just in case the blizzard you're trying to wait out is actually done. And throw maybe one more in there. Okay, a lot of water. Make that 2 more. Let's go check. Facepalm coming up. I can feel it. Oh, all right. Okay. We're in business. Our torch is probably not going to stay lit. Throw one more in there. No, We're gonna want one more after that. Okay. All right, big boy. You've had lots of time to move on to greener pastures. That deer tells me that you have. Yep, there we go. Very happy to have these 2 flares. Deer, can you run interference for me? Because that would be great. I don't think I need to pick up any more food. I will pick up sticks if I see them. That's probably his cave. Now, I'll be honest, because I came up a different way than I normally do, I am a bit disoriented. Hopefully my directional senses will right themselves. Yeah, I feel a little better now.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
You're fine. Good heavens. Drink your other tea. No, the warm one. What am I doing again? Does this seem right? This doesn't seem right. That's not right. Guys, I go to the summit all the time, but I never go this way. Oh no, not the yawning because I'm sprinting. Don't sprint, you idiot. Wait. This doesn't feel right either. Oh no, I've just done a big circle. That's right. Guys, I'm on board. I'm on board with what most of you have known since yesterday. You can't get to the summit this way. This isn't a way to get to the summit. Shit. All right. No problem. We pivot.
Weak.
Weak? When the hell? What? What? Weak? I have never heard him say that. Are you talking about me? Are you talking to me? Because I didn't know where the summit was? Oh. The nice thing about being me is I don't think I can ever end up arrogant. Because I just make too many mistakes. I would have to be pretty freaking clueless to be arrogant. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is no problem. No problem, my friends. We got this. Somehow, I always find a way to add drama. It's not on purpose. It's not intentional. Like I said yesterday, remember, you guys only have to deal with me for 45 minutes a day. I gotta be me all day. So imagine what that's like. It's a good thing I mostly find it funny. I'm really learning this cave. So I got that going for me. What a disaster. Mostly on a stamina front. I do have a lot of coffee. I'm hoping that that might carry the day. Oh, this is fantastic. It's all right. It's fine. I was walking around like, wait, where? How do you get there from here? And now I'm remembering my initial attempts. My initial attempts to find the summit route involved that cave and me going to Deer Clearing over and over and over, convinced that there was a way to get to the summit from there, and ultimately deciding that there wasn't, which was the correct assessment. And I spent a lot of time, like entire streams, convinced that there was just some little path that I was not finding. Thank goodness I remembered. But yeah, considering the video that just went live about an hour ago is me proclaiming that I found a new way to the summit, and everybody on this is watching right now, the comments are coming in. I know, like, no, dude. No, dude. That's not a way to the summit. Yeah, it is. I've already been here to the parking garage. But based on where we're at and what I know is ahead of us, I'm gonna make a fire here. Pass an hour. Can't sleep. Get the save. And we'll pick this up tomorrow. So tomorrow. Today was a complete boondoggle.
That did it.
Tomorrow we will go to the summit. And you know what? It'll be whatever time it is. It'll be whatever day it is. If I failed, I failed. If I failed, then I learned, you know? So let's pass an hour. Whoa. Not make a whole nother fire there, buddy. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I will be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark, because it always is an adventure. And if you're enjoying this series, I really appreciate your support. The likes, comments, subscribes do all really help me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.